Let me check volume. This is not going out. There we go. Now, this is not going out on all my platforms. This is just for my deep numerical conspiracy channel. And I just put one out about Revelation 6:2. Duh. How come I didn't think of that? I mean, you have to be a special kind of stupid to not. Revelation is G602, and Revelation chapter 6, verse 2 is the Death Bible verse. So they're telling you apocalypse, June 2nd. And then God tells us the death and crowning is June 2nd by having his word spect to that exact Bible verse. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but it's a cipher. And this is a hobby. We just do this for fun. But there's something else I want y'all to, that means his rising would be June 4th. I want you to look at Knives Out and The Glass Onion, where Daniel Craig, Book of Daniel, always playing the same character. He had the right eye wound and girl with a dragon tattoo, which we'll also look at that now that we mention it. Is that The Glass Onion and Knives Out both have June 4th, which is the rising day, which is what kicks off what we would suspect the Red Horse 2 days after his right eye event. 2 days after his death, we would suspect the calamity begins. The knives are out. Well, sure enough, they have 46 right in the middle of the URL of Knives Out. 46, June 4th, how most countries write it. And then the way we would write it, 64, June 4th, is right in the middle of The Glass Onion, which was Knives Out Part 2, basically. It was the next in the series. So they have June 4th for The Glass Onion and Knives Out. And there's another movie called Amsterdam that happened to feature every heavy hitter, actor or actress associated with end times, except for Daniel Craig. But it was Christian Bale, Margot Robbie, John David Washington. Of course, Washington represents, John is Trump's middle name, Jesus from the lineage of David, Washington, the original symbol of Antichrist, because all the presidents are symbols of Antichrist. That's why Washington was a god known as the apotheosis, where he's up on the in the dome at the Capitol. You also have Chris Rock, upon this rock I will build my church. And that rock was faith. That's all that rock was. It wasn't Peter that Jesus was building his church on. He didn't build his church on Peter. He built his church on Peter's faith. And faith is nothing more than being quickened by the Holy Spirit and having the world beaten out of you and you walk upright. Faith without works is dead. Faith is tangible evidence of your salvation. It's evidence of the Holy Spirit, Hebrews 11:1, so on and so forth. It's got Mike Myers, who's always playing 007, like Daniel Craig, James Bond. Taylor Swift, of course, is in it. Rami Malek, who is in No Time to Die, the bad guy. Robert De Niro. It's got all the heavy hitters. Oh, and Michael Shannon's in it, who did the There's a Storm Coming. So there's no better movie as a cipher, in my opinion, than Amsterdam. And it came out 2022. And so let's take a look at the two different dates. September 18th and October 2nd. September 18th and October 2nd. Well, isn't October 2nd a Donnie Darko date? Goodness gracious. Did I get that right? I'm going to have to go back and look at that. Amsterdam. No, September 18th, October 7th. Thank you. That would just be a little too ridiculous, wouldn't it? So it's perfect. It's a direct hit. It's 1 year, 7 months, 26 days. This advertisement, the AI keeps throwing up this advertisement on me. 1 year, 7 months, 26 days. 726 is Antichrist in English gematria, and there it is. 1/7/26. That's a direct hit. 144 begins the hours. 86 weeks, 2 days. 86, of course, means to eliminate. So there it is, 726. And I want you to look at the 602. Excuse me. I want you to look at the days at 604. That would be the rising day. Goodness gracious, June 4th is built right in. So Amsterdam's a direct hit. Amsterdam is a direct hit. Their other date was September 18th. And the advertisement gets thrown up again. 623 is not really anything there. Not really much there. Even if you change it to the rising day, really. All right, anyway, I just want to throw that out there at you. The Knives Out, the Amsterdam. Did I look at the dates of Knives Out? I did not. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll pause, get it set up. I just have to remember to check the volume. So Knives Out to our date. Did I get that right? September 7th. I think I made a boo-boo. September 7th, November 27th. September 7th. Yup. November 27th. Yeah, something happened where it glitched. Been getting a lot of glitches lately. So it's 466. It's really nothing more than a book of Revelation there. And the other one, 1730, 4826. It's really nothing big there. Let's try the other one. The Netflix release, it's 527 days. That's this Memorial Day's date. But really nothing. You got 557 from one of the release dates. 133 is the beginning of the hours. It is 79 weeks for murder. So it's something. 631 of the days. His rising would be 633. But really nothing big there. Anyway, good stuff. Love you.